guys, so my name is Sarah and I am here today to tell you what the fuck is happening on Earth right now, because we are going through massive changes, massive shifts, and you know what? I felt really called to make this video for a long time now, and I've let my own ego fears stop me from making this video. I've let other people stop me from making this video, and I'm kind of done with that. I thought, you know what? This is gonna help somebody. This is going to help inform somebody of something that they need to know right now. And even if one person views this and one person gets help from this, that's all I need. So, I'm here to share with you guys some information, some wisdom. So right now, I'm sure you could say that Earth is pretty chaotic and pretty hectic right now. What's really happening behind the scenes, behind what we're able to perceive with our eyes, since, I mean, we only can see 1% of reality, 99% is not visible to our human perception, human eyes. Basically what is happening right now is our planet Earth, or Gaia, is a living being, the same as us, same as the trees, same as the birds, same as the fish. The planet is a living being. She is going through an ascension process, and you might ask, what's ascension? So ascension is essentially a shift in consciousness. So right now, or in the very recent past, the planet has been locked into this third density matrix. If anybody's seen the movie The Matrix, it's more so a documentary, a symbolism to what's actually happening on Earth right now. So the planet's kind of been woven in this deep matrixy like thing where there's dark forces from many different star systems out there, because we're not alone. Extraterrestrials do exist. They're walking among us right now. We are getting ready for first contact between 2025, 2030. Some people have already made contact, but it's coming to the point where pretty much any night, if you're open to the possibility of UFOs, you can look up and you can see one. They want us to know that they're here and helping us, but that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother video. Basically right now, the Earth was in a third density, and it is shifting to a fourth density and to a fifth density. This is the first time this has ever happened to this planet, where she's ascended. I mean, we were living in a fifth type of density back in Atlantis and Lemurian time. I will also talk about that in another video, because that's like a whole nother topic. That basically the third dimension is something that is light, dark, good, bad, duality, separation, where people think that we're separate from the tree. I know that the tree in front of me is no different than me. It's no bigger, it's no smaller. It is me in the most non-egotistical way possible. Separation doesn't exist. But in the third density, separation does exist, and that's why people aren't aware to this fact. We think things are good and bad. There's light and dark, there's good and evil, but we're moving and shifting into this fifth density, and the fifth density, or the fifth dimension, is that of unconditional love, peace, joy, unity, community. This is where people awaken to the truth, and to the truth that we are not just humans. I know that might be a lot to digest for some people, but I know we've gone our lives growing up thinking, oh, like, we're just human, like, I'm Sarah, like, I'm a human on Earth. No, you're way much more than that. You're way much more than just a human, right? You're a multi-dimensional spiritual being having a temporary human experience. You are currently living your life as a human on this planet, but you are not a human before this. This is just a temporary role. You could see it like a movie. You're playing a human, essentially. For me, like, I know that this is my avatar. My avatar is Sarah Sloan. I'm living this, like, humanistic life. I'm here to wake people up, etc. So, you might be wondering, why the fuck is there, like, almost 8 billion people on Earth right now? That is because everybody wants to be here. This is the best time to ever be on Earth. Literally, if you talked to me, like, well, literally less than a year ago, I would have told you that I didn't want to be here anymore. I didn't want to be alive. And that's the truth. And I've kind of grown up most of my life not wanting to be here, not fitting in, not feeling like I belong. I dealt with a lot of that kind of traumatic depression, suicidal stuff. But I've come to wake up to this idea that this is the best time to ever be on Earth, because this shift is so incredible. The entire universe is watching us. Like, picture Earth as a TV channel. Everybody's tuned into this channel. Everybody wants to see what happens. Everybody is so interested in it because this is the first time this has ever happened, right? Where it's been like completely secluded and matrixed in by these dark forces, but there's enough people on Earth that are lighting up and raising their own vibrations to then break out of this 3D matrix and help and ascend with Gaia. Also, Gaia is like the, I guess, planetary goddess being, sentient being name for planet Earth. So Gaia, Earth, both interchangeable. How do we know, like, how, okay, I want to get into the kind of the topic of what is everything around us, because it's not what we think it is. It's a lot more than we can perceive. Like, in my eyes, I look at this tree in front of me, I think, tree, that's a tree. Because ever since I was a child, I was programmed to think tree. Somebody told me when I was a kid, when I was like, what is that? They said tree. It's actually just energy. In its most simple way, it's just energy. Famous scientist Nikola Tesla once said, if you want to think of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Everything in the entire universe is energy. That's scientific fact, proven by science. You can Google it, that's the truth. If everything is energy, therefore everything has a vibration, and everything is vibrating on a different frequency. So essentially, that's where all this like third dimension, fifth dimension, etc. goes in. Also, yes, there's more than just fifth dimension, but for right now, we're just going to be talking about 3D, 4D's kind of in the middle, and then 5D. Don't know where I was going with that because I completely forget what I was just saying. But what I really want to say is, why did we choose to come here right now? Why did we choose to incarnate here during this time of what kind of appears to our eyes as chaos? Well, there is a famous quantum healing hypnosis technicianer named Dolores Cannon. She's passed over now, but she has done so much research, written so many books where she's brought people down to like the most kind of like the closest level that you can possibly get to like your soul, and ask them questions. Why did you incarnate? Why are you here right now? She's done this to people all across the world, and they all had a similar answer. All of them said, we heard the call, we are here to help, we are here for the ascension. So basically what happened was, when there was a time on Earth back in the 1900s where nuclear bombs were being created, and basically humans were going to wipe each other out again, because this happened during the Atlantis and Lemurian times. Gaia herself kind of sent out a call into the universe, hey, help, humans are going crazy again. But basically, intergalactic people can't just come in and kind of like change everything. It goes against universal laws. But they found a loophole. What they could do is people could choose to voluntarily come to this planet to then wake up to this knowledge and then help spread the light to help raise it out of the third dimensional matrix thing that's going on. So basically, we all chose to incarnate here. At a deeper level, your soul does know this, even if it doesn't resonate right now when you're watching this video. You know this, that you chose to be here. There's different waves of volunteers. There's other people who incarnated a longer time ago to start to plant the seeds of enlightenment so that people can now kind of just walk in and be more spiritually awake. But basically, when you come to Earth, there's a rule. You don't remember anything from your time in the stars. You forget. It's amnesia. You completely forget everything, because if you came in here with all of the answers, it wouldn't be fun. You'd get bored. It wouldn't be a test. Earth is a school where you learn how to master energy manipulation for the greatest good of all. So we all came here forgetting our purpose. And our purpose is then to wake up and be the light that we can bring to this world, because the world needs some light right now, and I think everybody can agree with me, regardless if you agree with anything else I've said in this video thus far. So you might be wondering, what do I do with this information? What do I do knowing that the planet's ascending, we're ascending, what does this mean, how is this going to change my life, etc.? Well, I have an answer for you. We all came here with a double mission. We are supposed to raise our own consciousness and then raise the consciousness of humanity to help Earth's ascension. It is very important to know that light has already won. The planet is ascending, and we are ascending with the planet. But what you can do to kind of break out of your own kind of egoic thinking, thinking in separation, thinking of good and bad, light and dark, is to raise your vibration. Because as the planet is raising its vibration, it is so much easier for us humans to raise our vibration. And it's not actually that hard to do it. Things you can do are meditation, yoga, dance, anything that kind of like moves your body, charges your energy. You can also do things like following what lights you up, you know. I like swimming. So if I swim, I'm shining my light because I'm doing something that lights me up and something that I love, and therefore it's raising my vibration. Another thing you can do is eat a healthy diet. Not to say that everybody needs to be vegan, but being vegan is a very, 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 very quick way to raise your vibration, because when you're eating animals, you're actually eating the vibration of fear. Because when these animals were killed, they're obviously killed with fear, because who wouldn't be afraid when they're dying? And energy kind of stores in our metaphysical energetic bodies, because our bodies are more than just this physical vessel. There's many, many energetic layers that we cannot perceive with our human eyes. And eating fear obviously is going to continuously lower our vibration. It's going to keep us in depression, it's going to keep us in anxiety, it's going to keep us in this ego thing. Because also for eating animals, that's kind of just literally saying that we are more superior than them because we're killing them and eating them for food, when there's so much like vegetables and like fruits and stuff that we can eat that's so much better for our bodies and so much better for your health. And I'm not saying you need to be vegan. I'm not saying that you have to be vegan to be spiritual, because you don't. There aren't any rules. It isn't some tight little box or whatever. But I am suggesting that not even becoming fully vegan, but taking one meal a week where you eat vegan, it's gonna raise your vibration, and I promise you that. And if you're wondering, like, okay, raise your vibration, like, is there a scale? Yeah, there's kind of like a scale. At the bottom, you see lower vibrational emotions, which are like shame, guilt, fear, anger, things that kind of pull you down and bring you down. Whereas in the middle, when you're kind of raising your vibration, it's kind of like acceptance, reasoning, willingness, etc. And then the higher dimensional vibration feelings are unconditional love, joy, peace, compassion, unity, etc. So, I feel like I've said all that I have to say for this video. I hope you learned something new, and I hope that you could take something from this video. Please continue to shine your light, follow what lights you up, because it actually is just that simple. I've spent way too long trying to figure out what's my life purpose, how can I help the planet, what am I supposed to do. I've spent so long figuring out how to make this video, how to say the right things, but it doesn't actually matter. There isn't some calculation to raising the vibration of the planet. It's follow what lights you up, and that's it. That's all you have to do. And in following what lights you up, you're not only healing yourself, but you're healing the planet, and I think that's absolutely beautiful. I honestly have chills when I think about it, because I know on a personal soul level that I came here to help raise the vibration and consciousness of humanity, because I understand how important it is. And I truly hope that anybody who's watching this video, comes across this video, feels that at a soul level too. sorry, I'm trying to tune into my guidance system to see if there's anything else that I need to say. Just be light. That's all you have to do. Just be light. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Planning to make more. If anybody kind of like wants to tune into like their guidance system, or like their soul, or like needs some like quick guidance or assistance, I do tarot readings. I do spiritual counseling. You can check my website out, the link will be in the bio, or you can check my Instagram out to see if I'm the right tarot reader for you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something new, and continue to be a shining light that you are, and I know you are, regardless of what you've gone through. Everybody watching this is a complete ray of sunshine. Peace.